Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
Catch in the middle, it's Russ. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man down the middle. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the Hurricanes will hustle to the line. To the air on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Canes are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Miami! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The Yellow Jackets offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touch.
There he goes! Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense in an empty set. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, what a cut! He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. This one.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Hurricanes want to crank the tempo. To the air on second down. It's complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw it. Plucks it out of the air. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Russ. Oh, spin move. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Canes. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Rides the back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground with the running back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Willis. He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab at the 30. He's loose. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll... He'll start this drive firing. Slings it downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Might be calling a hot route. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got the back over the middle. Turning it on. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Good spot on the field to go for it. They make it pay off. Not willing to settle for a field goal on this drive.
Yeah, and Reese, I just don't know if field goals are going to win this game, honestly. I think to win, I think you need tutties. So this offense needs to stay on the field, stay aggressive, and try and capitalize after picking up that 1st down.
And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Back to pass. It's Kane. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody.
Touchdown, Hurricane! Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Here's the handoff. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Here comes the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Red pass, it's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll just down it right there.
That's a great job. The football, setting your defense up, great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Now on the move. Gets it past the marker. He's into the open down the middle. The 40. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way. They're trailing by just 4 to Texas State. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to beat the D deep. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive breaks into the open. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do. For their confidence. And the Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to the well. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Yellow Jackets are in the hurry up. Back to throw, it's Willis. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Ivory. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Starting to feel a little pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Russ. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds us back in the middle. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! Dropping back, it's Willis. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They want to get this defense on its heels. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires complete on the crosser. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second down, he'll throw it. Gonna let it fly. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. On first down from the 13-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
One more snap coming before halftime. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a precious few ticks remaining. This likely the final play of the first half. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Kane. He's going for a big play downfield. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Oh, it's always frustrating as a quarterback when you put it on the money and the guy drops. But you know what you got to do? You got to build his confidence. Buddy, I'm coming back to you later. Just get your mind right. Get ready, because I know you can make that catch.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Throwing right. Pulls it in. It's Ivory. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Oh, he's got some space. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Hurricane! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he doesn't... blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him, Reese.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. A lot of defenders around on that screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run play action. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Willis. Buys a little time. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown! Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Missed receiver there. It's wait.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Buys a little extra time. Out of the backfield, he's open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The Hurricanes in the hurry-up. Motion from the wide receiver.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just...
There he goes to the right. put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Stein. There he goes. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. He got a... And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Unloads to the right. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Zings it complete to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Got his man on the right. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback will keep it. He's brought down in the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Fire into the right, complete. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Willis. Quickly to the tight end. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. If you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete on the right side. Turning it on. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let it go. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the right. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Yellow Jackets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking to throw, it's Willis. Pressure coming. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. The sure hands, it's Tompkins. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this up. With a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Give to the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And his throw is incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it on the outside. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
On the play. That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking for a man. It's Willis. Dumps it off in the flats. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he ran away from the... It's huge, this one is all, but over to they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Looking downfield on first down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the route is on. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Willis. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. He'll throw it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. Bringing it back. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the 4th quarter. They keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
And he's brought down after a nice game. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Tompkins. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? That's the garbage truck unloading the garbage time points right now.
And those garbage time points do count, though. And you're still playing the game. Keep fighting. But it is that time when it's over. And nobody's really paying attention. Nobody's listening to me or you, Reese, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Willis. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. He's got the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledge.